Good evening. Welcome. Tough man to the Champions League continues. And I forgot to turn tablet down. There's a shot. So let's spend some money. I hope you're all well on this lovely warm Wednesday afternoon. I had to think then. So, as always, we recap. We started the season with a 3-0 defeat at home to Barnsley before knocking Colchester out of the Carabao Cup on penalties. Rotherham followed away and we beat them 2-0, so there is hope. Now I've got a lot of money. So where was I? Yeah, we're very thin. So obviously I've gone in for Saffron Smith at Wigan. Before Derby, second at home on the weekend. So Jimmy Joyce. The people on the ground will take the penalties on the day. Thank you. Yeah, start the training. I agree. Yeah, we want to see some youth players come through. I agree. Well, that's the director of football's job. He can go on the loan list. Oh, have we put him up for sale? No. No, I got enough scouts. We made that decision a long time ago. That's a lot of money. He looks decent. Maybe in the future, but not now. Again. He could be a huge help. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? Got to haggle. No point. No way. Oh no, it didn't look. Oh yeah. Why have you bought? Yeah, I would normally agree, but we need some experience. Right, I would like to sign him, please. All right, that was a waste of time. I would like to sign him. Yeah, all right. Cheers. Oh, same conversation. Well, that's annoying. Oh, bringing Jimmy in is a marvellous day for the club. Oh, they'll be over the moon to see him come in from Roma. I wouldn't tell if I was. No, we want to do it in a right balanced fashion. They will play together well. He's got the chance. Yep. They're lacking up front. We need that extra player. Oh, dreams, isn't it? Palace at home next as well. Oh yeah, but the board won't let me. Right, see if I can get him on 10 grand a week. Make your money up if you play, mate. Fair one, isn't it? You know, I can't believe you got him. Huge signing that could be for the Swindon town. Not very often. Yeah, I will give you a pay rise, mate. Don't ask for 20 grand. Oh, I knew it. Well, that's amazing. Right, buy no more. I got the two men I've been wanting. What? Got that centre back who can play holding mid, and I've got someone who can play everywhere at the top half of the pitch. I'm happy with the Swindon squad. They were the couple of players I needed. Get in. I'll lose on the weekend now. It's the way the story goes. He's always injured. Over to the press. Here we go. Yes, more of the same after the Rotherham game. You're correct. I won't be talking about injured players today, thank you. Or the people up for relegation. It's I'm going to say no one from the division are going down. Got him. Oh, I'm over the moon. And he's fit. I bought him for the right, even though he plays on the left. We'll get him in the Welsh squad. Come on. Oh, Tiz, he's out. Oh well, lucky we bought Matey Boy. So much I was gutted at losing Houston, come in Houston, but it's given the opportunity to add more players, which is superb. Weird. Well, obviously, Jimmy won't be starting today. He's not fit. Hello, Cameron. 201 234. Over. How you doing? Hope you're well. Ooh, the kids, 3 out of 3. So here we go then. Third league game of the season. I had to think then. All good, mate. All good. Enjoying the sunshine, as they say. Hope you've had a good day. Have you been up to any streaming lately? All right, fair one. 5 hours. Good stream, mate. Good stream. I had lunch with my mum and a nice ham and cheese baguette. And then I was fiddling around in the back of the work van. The boss asked me to do a few things and a bit of shopping. And now I'm hoping for a long stream, but I don't think I'll beat 5 hours. That is a good effort. No Jimmy Joyce. I've got to get him fit. All right, Derby at home. This is going to be tough. But yeah, overall, a nice day. A nice day. Looking forward to the old Champions League semi-final tonight between the two Milan Giants. How did your 5 hour stream go? Was it a good one? Oh, I do like a bag of Skittles. I don't know how you play and watch someone else. I can barely keep up with the chat room and the game. To Barry with a free kick. Oh, off the bar. Oh dear. Ah, right, fair one. Yeah, sometimes I haven't learnt to play and talk. Sometimes I get caught up in the chat room. I forget I'm actually playing a game. We've had a few debates on the football that evening, or other things have propped up. Music. We were talking about films the other night, and it's like, hang on a sec, I'm playing Football Manager. Why am I? But it's good though. I'm enjoying it. It's just learning to do both. Come on, boys, keep it up. Oh, new signings coming on. Will it be inspiration from the new lad? They're second in the league. Well, I know can't really talk about the league at the moment. It's the third game, but they've started well. They've won two. Come on, the Robins. Ooh. That off the line. Oh. Right, bit of encouraging. Come on. Yeah, fair one. My moderator, Smokey Hayes, he plays more action games like DayZ and Formula One and Call of Duty and so on. And how he talks and does all that whilst he's playing DayZ is I haven't got a clue. And he says to me he goes quiet quite a lot because he gets caught up in the game. And half the time I'm just watching the game on 30 Manager. So God knows how people do it when they're playing. You know, and their fingers are constantly going, building this or doing that or shooting someone. But it's cool. I've enjoyed it since I started streaming about 3 or 4 months ago. It's been good fun. How long have you been streaming for? Well, 0-0 ain't great, but first time someone's took points off them this season. I'll take that. Only about a week. All right, so you're really new to it. Or are you winding me up? I won't slag off the refs. I don't know him. He did. He did. We just won't rush him. Cheers. Ah, cool. Yeah, one of my best mates, Smokey Hayes, he talked me into it. He said, you play for 3 to 4 hours a day, so why not stream? I was like, people aren't going to watch me talk rubbish playing Football Manager. And he was like, they will. Right. Smith is definitely there to make the difference. You are right. Oh, yes, he will have the edge. He's got the ability to play everywhere, so no position will be where I might talk about. I won't be talking about. Uh, yeah, we got just sold someone. We sold £20 million worth of players. Don't worry about it. I'm here to do that. He will fit in perfectly. He does. Cheers. I hate the press. Yeah. I know what you're saying. But it's just getting used to talking whilst you're streaming. I normally sit here listening to the radio, or a bit of music, or watching the football. So yeah, now I sit here in silence playing, so I got to remember I'm the one talking. But yeah, it's definitely good fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, I must say. Right, let me know who you think I should sign. We got Edwards. It's a good day. It's a good day. Another signing. Right, no more signings for me. I think that's my Jones is injured. Sorry, that took my eye. I think that will be my last signing. He basically replaces Houston. And we won't talk about Houston no more. 25. Yeah, no, I do exactly the same thing. I have the footy on the telly in front of me, so I look up every now and again and announce the score. Randomly shout out a football score. It's not relevant to the game. Easy for me to say. So Carabao Cup, Crystal Palace at home before bottom of the league, Wimbledon away, which is arguably the bigger game. No, well, we decided not to sign him, so remove from shortlist. I thank you. Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's just when you randomly shout out, it's West Ham 2, Rems nil when you're playing Leighton Orient. Oh, I'd love to sign him. No, I'm not signing no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Won't be signing. No more players this window. I ended my last stream because I knew I had 14, 16 days of the transfer window left. And the money was burning a hole in my pocket from the. Oh, um, I'm not gonna. Who's missing? So it's only three. There'll be. No, I want to play the match. But I think I done well. 16 million in the bank after the two transfers. 14 of Houston, and was it 5 for Trent? So I think we spent well. The squads are rolled a little bit. Better players have come in. Will that one win we needed to get in the playoffs happen this year? With 1 win, 1 defeat and 1 loss, we shall find out. Right. If you're not right, I'll bring you in. Gotta be Joshua. Robbo's coming back in, but he'll do the holding. Let the Colombian international go forward. Let's get Sadler back in there. Oh, no midfielder. Because we want some earlies to play. Right, we know Graham Hughes more than the other lad. Oh, younger. And he's better informed, so younger Logan's going to get a chance off the bench. Oh, the Carabao Cup live at the county ground. Coming up. Excuse me, my throat seems to be very croggy today. Well, he won't get sharp if he doesn't play. Come on then, Swindon. Let's go, boys. Do it for the fans. Jay the midfielder. Come on then, lads. Come on. Oh, he's off to the fridge. You can't see what's happening. And he's got to the fridge. It's record time. Oh, no. Yes, I got back just in time to see the goal. 1-0 to the Swindon Town against mighty Croydon Crystal Palace. If you didn't know that, Crystal Palace is in Croydon. They're learning. Oh, that's the wrong button. Alright. What have I done? What have I done? No, it's alright. Checks are all over. I didn't do anything wrong. I hit the wrong button. I was panicked then for a second. Right, I'm delighted with your performance. Keep it up. That's what I've told the boys. Oh, I'm getting nervous. The hell of a result. You don't expect to win the Carabao Cup, but every round's a bonus. Oh, 2-0. Wilco. Maloney and Wilco connect brilliantly, and he slots the ball home like you should from that position. Great goal from the young man. Well, he's not that young anymore, he's maturing well. As in footballing terms, you must remember. Sadler's back. That is a huge pair back for us. We've got to embed the new boys. Oh, Sadler off the post. I want to bring Jimmy Joyce. He's warming up. Right, let's give him half hour. Come on, Jimmy. What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Panicked, I thought I was getting sent off then. Right, 3 subs coming up just after the hour. New boy, Jimmy Joyce, is on. Oh, Barry. What was that, lad? No wonder you're getting subbed now. Can't believe I signed a player from Roma. And Lazio as well. Good signs, keeper. Took a lot of bids down for him in the summer. Been with us for a few seasons. Did not want to lose him. First sight of Joycey boy. Bollock's played in every game. He's still got a whinge on. Oh, he does things like that. He is the next one out the door. Edwards. That's why we brought him in. Come on, let's hold out. Hey, Robbo. Hope you're well, bud. You're back from work, I'm guessing. Come on, the Robins. Yeah. I love the Johnny Vaughan 427 thing. References. All other radio shows are out there, but I support the 427 Fang. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. It's funny. Come on then, Swindon. Joyce. Oh, that's it. Come on, we go through in the Carabao Cup. No, we don't. It's offside. Still 2 up. Against Palace. I know it's Crystal Palace. Oh, no late drama. I don't need it. Oh, we've got late drama. Oh, do I waste time? Do I muck about? Oh. We've just edged the game. Come on, see out this minute. Get in. I do like a cup run. And can we be on one? Great result. Beating Palace, who's just been relegated from the Premier League into the Championship. Shame that went 3 points. But we are through in the cup. Joycey gets in. So, tough one. Wimbledon. They said they'd be bottom. They said I'll be second from bottom. So, big game. Oh, Edwards, his experience is top notch. He's a great signing for us. We will be playing in here, yeah. Well, I was his manager. It's my job, isn't it? Well, the whole squad was chuffed when they saw him come through the door. Easily settling. Step backwards. What a joke. How dare you. It's just all about his experience. Cheers. Some of you won't get a biscuit from that press conference. Third round draw. Come on then. Oh, let's get a good team at home or amazing draw away. Come on. No, no, come on. Easy home, hard away. Oh, a lot of teams out there. Could still be live. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's go to Anfield. First trip. No, they get Chesterfield. So we could get Arsenal, Everton, or Ipswich. We'll be at home to Ipswich. Could go on again. Don't make a lot of money from the Carabao Cup. In fact, yeah, no prize money. It's not the FA Cup. That's the run you want to be on. But because of how well I've done in the transfer market, I'm not saying, not, blowing my own trumpet. But buying what Houston for getting him on a free transfer and selling him for 14 million for a club like Swindon is huge. That sets me up for the future. Which reminds me, right, we're building the. What's it cost us? 1.2 million a year in rent to be here. I'd rather us develop the county ground, but we're clearly going to need a new ground at some point. Well, they're going to go ahead with it. They're looking into buying the club, and we should own the ground by next June. I know that seems nothing, but as I said, we pay 100 grand a month rent, I think. We all believe in ourselves. It'll be a tough away game. Barry has been with us all the way through the leagues. You've told me that on a number of occasions. I won't be discussing his injury. He was out for a while. I don't want to discuss their squad. Cheers for ending it early. You all get a biscuit. Oh, we're on the telly. 16 grand. The Derby game with Bristol City will be shown live on Sky Sports. Bless me. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hope you're well. Cheers for the good luck. We've started all right. A draw and through in the Carabao Cup. Right, just setting a under 23 game up for midweek to keep the players fresh. So, have you been streaming today? How have you got on? Have you still playing Zelda? Was it? I apologise if I've got that wrong. Yeah, cool, cool. Right, this is a tough game. Now, Yeah, you should be back. Thomas is alright. Letts is alright. Hilsey and Sutton, not so much. Well, Martinez debut for Martinez, I think. Yes, well, first game anyway. Bring Thomas across. Bring Goody in. I want Saffron in from the start somehow as well. Right, Jonesy, are you back? You've made it. Good, good. I'll give Andros a day off. We've got Dave. I'm tempted to give it to Joycey. Nah. So Saffron, first start as well after his big money move. Stick with Barry for a second. I need Joyce to play more football. Alright. Yeah, happy with that, I think. Bit of a gamble. Biggest gamble is at right back, but it's a shame Tizard didn't fit. Never mind. Wimbledon away, it is. Here we go. Right. Almost a must-win game. So early in the season. Oh, I thought I'd done that. Jonesy's captain the side many a time. Not even something to think about. Come on, the Swindon. Oh, dear. A bit nervous about this one. I'm not going to lie. Come an early goal to settle me down. Come on, the Robins. I don't want to talk about future games, but 3 points here and then beat Portsmouth home. Oh, get in! Wilco! Third goal of the season. It's just getting better and better and better. Come on. We're fighting on the right half of the season if we get 6 points here. Oh. No. I saw it coming. He went quiet because he saw the goal coming. Right, let's give him some encouragement. Come on, the Swindon. Ooh. Oh, they're on the counter. Ooh. This has been an entertaining first 20 odd minutes. Oh no. Let's see, boy. I don't want to moan about him, but he demanded £12.5 a week with a new contract, and you go and put us under that sort of pressure, mate. Come on. Oh, Barry, just over. He's got a bruised shin. I'm sure he'll be alright. This is an awfully even game here. Well, I want to say the new meadow, but I might be wrong. Oh, the nerves. I got sweaty palms. I'm not going to lie. Jones, oh dear. It's so early in the season, but 3 points here is massive. Barry's getting that. And he does. First goal of the season for Louis Barry. Second top goal scorer in this division last season. And he gets his campaign off with a start now. Bang. Come on. He was the bookie's third choice top goal scorer this season. Oh, Mahoney gets his first of the season. Saffron Smith sets a goal up. We're paying the £4 million Swindon have paid for him. Record signing at the county ground. 3-1 to the Swindon on the brink of half-time. Huge. 3 points. If this is what it stays at. Oh, come on. No. Right, lads. Let's have more of the same. I'm not going. No dirty tactics will be played here tonight. Maloney's gone. I can see that. Right, so's Wilco. Right, Saffron goes through the middle. Pollock's coming on. No, I'm being genuine. Pollock is coming on. Never not gets funny. In my world, anyway. Saffron. I'm staring at the fitness bars. Half hour to go. And if we keep this up, I'm going to be amazingly happy with the start of the stream after nearly an hour. Is that 4 points in league and a cup win? Ooh. Signed 2 or 3 players that were desperately needed. Started perfectly, if it stays like this. Players are getting their debuts and more game time. Oh, he scored now. Yeah. You know it, don't you? Start praising it. You start thinking over the top. Encouraging. Come on, Sadler. Oh, Barry slots away. Whatever you do, Wimbledon, we can do better. The red robins keep bobbing along. Come on. Right, I'm going to give Jimmy Joyce a bit more football. He's going to play 90 minutes on Tuesday night for sure. For sure. Oh, Jimmy Joyce hits the bar. Oh, great win. Oh, it's not over yet, but yes, very good start. Now we get a week off. Under 23 friendly, which obviously I won't watch. and crack on with a Pompey game, which I believe is at the county ground. Tickets are available. Smoky Haze 8, welcome. How are you? Hope you're well. I saw you yesterday when you were at work over in the same place where my dad lives, streaming away. Well, your work colleague was streaming away. You were telling him what to do as always. Only joking, buddy. Hope you're well. But yeah, I drove past you both when you were at the place you look after in Devizes. That was a great result for the team. Barry's a professional. It's all about fitness. He's got his goals and he scored 2 and he's well chuffed. It was great to see. Ah, cool. Yep. So I wound up Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Oh, so he's good, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm going to wind him up more. That's how we play football. That's why the tactics are like that. So this is a weird one now. Well, I'll worry about it on Tuesday. Do it later, innit, Smokey? Do it later. So, hope everyone's all right. There's been quite a few people popping up and saying hello in the chat room. Brilliant. Loved it. And I appreciate everyone saying hello. Oh, he's injured again. Oh, I've been wanting to give him game time this year. Oh, never mind. Well, what a start to the show. Not quite 4 till 7. We started at 8. There will be no more transfer business unless something mental pops up on my screen. Right, this is what I've got to work out. No, I want you to play, not you. I do want you to play. You'll be alright. No. Saffron, no. Barry, no. Yep. No. Yep. 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 Right, I've got to be careful here. Definitely want Vorney to play. When's your injury up, mate? 5 days, you're alright. Sol will not be playing. Martinez, I want him to play. New boy Ronnie Eds gets in. Shane, good debut. First start even. Bynes needs a game. Should back from injury. Bishop needs a game. Sadler, I want you to get an hour to keep it up. When are you back? 5 days. You be left alone. Pollock. No, it's true. We'll be getting 90 minutes. And Jimmy Joyce, the new boy. I want him fit. There we go. That hard bit is over. I've done 7 deals. I'm not talking no more transfers. I've announced no more players. Unless, as I say, Steven Gerrard pops up on a free transfer in 2032. That'd be the only way I'm signing more players. Oh dear, that would be good, wouldn't it? Well, what would it be? 43? I'll be honest. Yeah, not taking part in Chancellor Deadline Day. No Harry Redknapp moment with a cigar. Oh, well done, lad. Barry and Wilco in the team of the week. I don't. What? No, I don't. I can't. Robbo's going nowhere. That was a hard way of saying no, wasn't it? So Pompey, it's away. I thought it was at home. That's cool. That's cool. So we go away. Mahoney, he wants a new contract. How much money you on? 5 grand a week. Can't really moan. See if I can put him off. Oh, that's good. 2 years. Well, he's definitely part of the future, so let's not muck about, Taff, man. I'm telling myself off here. Right, if I go regular starter, he won't moan if I don't play him every week. Oh, it didn't work. That did. So he wants 5 to 13 and a half. You're on a tin bath. Right, give him more money if he plays. So, mate, you could have 50, 60 grand if you make 10 assists. That will do. Double his wages, but he does deserve it. Whether I stay here in the, as in Swindon don't go up or not, he will be part of my season next year. I'm not even thinking of going down now. I'm not confident. Um, so yeah, whether we go up or stay in the division, he will be definitely part of next season's plans. Come on, the Robins. Portsmouth away, coming up. Right, I'm not selling Robbo unless you offer me 5 million. Right, you want who? Graham Hughes out on loan as a fringe player. Not happening. Well, I haven't seen a job which I like, to be fair, Smokey. The two available is Seville and Salisbury. I don't think I'm going to go to Salisbury. But I could go to Seville. I don't know. I don't know. I'm happy at Swindon at the moment. If I can get into the Premier League and get them to stay up, then I do want a new challenge. Oh, Smoky Haze 8, I'm not happy with you. I forgot about a new challenge. I was quite happy to plod on at Swindon. I was really starting to enjoy it. Tonight's stream and the last few. I've got my excitement back for the club. And then you have to remind me, I want to go and live in Spain. Ah. Oh, if Seville come calling now, I'm going to have to go and I. That's all your fault, Smokey. Yeah, I want to crack at Swindon going up. So if I wouldn't, I like be honest now, right? If I wouldn't have sold those players and got that bank balance of just short of 16 million, then I would have maybe have thought about moving on because taking Swindon from fourth bottom of League Two to mid-table championship is one hell of an achievement. Turning down Premiership jobs like i.e. Bournemouth. So yeah, maybe the next project was ready, but I decided not to. I think You know, a long time at Chippenham. So this is sort of my 5th year at Swindon, and the growth the club's taken is massive. And as I said, with the money we've grossed, I don't know if I want to leave. I was just a little bit frustrated when everyone was coming to was trying to buy my players. But I fought, and I only lost 2 what I didn't want to lose. Everyone else went on my terms. And yeah, oh, let's. Young player, third. Unlucky, mate. You get a clap if you're first. So yeah, I think I've held it on to the players I wanted. We've improved and got players, not everyone I want, but overall, now it's 1st of September. Overall, you know, the summer transfer window was good. As I mentioned earlier, to get 14 million quid up front for a player you got on a free transfer, awesome. Sets this club up. And that's why, the long story short is that financially, the youth has been upgraded. The training grounds in the process of being upgraded. We are buying the county ground. Let's played really well for Jamaica against New Zealand. So I think this is my 200th game in charge. Whoa. You love the short story long. Yeah, I know. So, but my whole point was, I think Swindon is the right place to keep plodding along. Because if we beat Portsmouth away, we're on 10 points. That's the same as Barnsley. I know they might win, don't get me wrong. But Barnsley beat us 3-0. If we're level on points after losing the first game of the season 3-0, we've got a chance of going up. Relegation isn't an option. It's done, I feel. I know to say that after 4 games is a bit cocky. Not a swear word. You're right, it's not. Thank you. Swear, please. I don't have anything to say about the Portsmouth game. Martinez will be back from injury when he's back. I don't know. I have no idea of that story, but thanks for asking. It's Sadler's. Martin is top draw. Barry's top draw for the club. Yes, thank you. I just try to make the press conferences entertaining for you, other people watching on Twitch. Got Palace at home again next weekend. Ah, it's very kind, Smokey. Thank you. Need to look at next week's schedule. Oh, we've got another week off. So it might look repetitive, but there is reasons. All right, enjoy your dinner. Lurk away. Thank you to Smoky Haze 8. My mod, he's been brilliant throughout all this. So yeah, massive thank you, jokes aside. Yeah, look, doing the under 23 all the time might look a bit repetitive, but there are reasons why. I don't praise anyone who's not in the first team. So much criticism when I did. Maloney's got his new deal. 5 out of 5 the kids are winning. Right, we need to clear the squad and start again. Collins will clearly continue. Vaughan is back up. Right, we've got quite a few out on international duty. So, Good will play. Right, Sutton will be left back. We know that much. How do I work the other ones? I'm tempted. Right, Ronnie, Brad, Robbo, Jones. That's easy. Wilco, who's been superb this season, will continue. Tempted to put Saffron through in the middle. Sadler. Right, Joycey, I've been doing nearly up the fitness. Can't drop Barry, to be fair. Tizard will be on the bench, along with Martinez. Bishop, Pollock, Bain, Joyce. Happy day. So yeah, bare squad, but that's what we wanted. There we go. Big game. Portsmouth. Yet to win this season. The Robins are confident, but can they keep it up? Full house at Prenton Park. I hope I got that right. I really do. Fratton Park. I would say Prenton. I don't know. I knew that. I knew that. Honest. I apologise to the people from Portsmouth, especially Colin. And if you don't know what I'm referring to with Colin from Portsmouth, I would say check out a stream, not a stream, a podcast, but I can't remember. I watch it on Twitter. It's funny. Barry's in early on and he didn't score. Oh, he's definitely inside. Come on, the Robins. Let's get going. Continuing to bounce from the back, there has been some criticism from the fans, but the manager is not interested. We will continue to play the way I want us to. And it's a great play. The captain, Sutton, deep on the left flank, comes back to Sadler, to Sutton, to Jones. Penalty. Referees not give it. Robbo. To Good. Back to Robbo. Oh, he was going to give it back to Good, to Smith, to Jones, who shoots. It's off the bar. Ooh. Oh, if we could shoot on target, it would be deadly. Come on, boys. Right. Come on. Before half time, let's get that. Oh, referee, that's disgusting. We don't need to see that in the modern game. Dirty, dirty challenge. He's off. Could have broke Good's legs. Change of tactics to be more positive. Now they're down to 10 men. Oh, I'm going to have 3-minute thing. Oh, you watch them score. You're taking the... No. Good save from the keeper. Collins clears. Half time. Right. Going to be back in Taffman to the Champions League. Will continue in just 2 seconds. I need a 2-minute break at half time. It literally will be just a minute or so. I just, yeah, cool. Taffman, thank you for watching. Cheers. Welcome back. Taffman to the Champions League continues. Half time, Wimbledon away, Portsmouth away. We're 1 down. Right, it's pumped my fist in the dressing room. Right, let's turn this around. They've got 10 men. Come on, the Swindon. If we shoot on target, we might score. Oh, fine. Right, if we don't equalise, do I change it? Put 2 up top. 3 at the back. We could do that quite easily as well. I'm thinking out loud, people. Right, so I could quite easily drop Hills in there, swap in with Edwards, put Sutton over. Right, Wilco can definitely play out wide. Not sure, so can Sadler. Right, Good comes up top. Barry and Good swap round. Jimmy Joyce. Right, I'm being ballsy. I'm being ballsy, they would say. I'm telling them all to go for it. 3, 5, or 1, 2. That's my old formation. I loved this as a kid as a formation. Just smash them, keep the ball. Don't need defenders, do you? So we're doing it today. Right. We've ripped the book up and changed it completely. But you have to think on your feet as a manager. Joyce scores straight away. Oh, the gift, the gift. Come on. Unbelievable, Jeff. Just unbelievable. I switch it and we score within a minute. Now let's go and win it. I didn't mean to rhyme. It's just natural, isn't it? Oh, come on then. The Swindon Town, the Robins. Let's keep... Oh... And we get caught. So I opened it up and we get caught. He's offside, yeah. No, he's not. What a few seconds of football. A few minutes of football, I should say. Wilco gives it to Barry. Barry to Sadler. Tries to find Joyce. Doesn't. Ball's cleared straight to Edwards. Edwards to Sadler. Sutton controls himself. He's looking. Oh, he didn't do the ball he wanted. Oh. There's Portsmouth with the ball. Oh, Robbo nicked it like a pro. Robbo to Barry. Sadler on the left flank. Can he? He does cross. Wilco. Oh, he missed. Oh, he missed. People are tiring. Let's change to 2 wingers. We've absolutely destroyed them if you look at stats. We don't get a point out of this. I'll be furious. I know I say win your own games, draw away. Technically, we won away. Oh, hang on, he's in. Corner ball to Swindon. The keeper's coming up. No, he's not. No, he is not. As Jones swings it in with the left flank. Oh. You're not going to score, are we? You're on a bath. You're on a bubble bath. For fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks. You're having a laugh. Fiddlesticks can't believe it. Oh, what? Oh, that's just chucked 3 points firmly away. Unbelievable. Well, it's gone. It's done. And that Jimmy Joyce got his first goal. Happy days. Getting fitter by the week. Look at that. We got him for pennies. He's worth a fortune. I feel for Barry, really, because he's probably going to get dropped at some point. Oh, Sutton, 175 games. Well played, lad. You would have got a third clap. It was 200. Yes, I just don't know what happened. We didn't take our chances, and we should have done. It's ridiculous that we lost. We'll be fine. Louis a great player. I won't talk about their players. Charles, thank you. No one gets a biscuit. Not having it. So Palace next, who we beat in the cup just a few moments ago. Let's played for Jamaica. We're a 1-0 win over Barbados. Borough, what? Eastbourne Borough. On Kavanagh. I don't know why I'm doing that. Oh yeah, go and play some football, mate. Oh dear. So, yeah, some new videos went up on YouTube yesterday. I appreciate it if you check them out and give them a like. The Tough Mountain on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. More importantly, on Twitch. That's the one what counts. Alright, see, I've been caught out not doing this the right way. Right, can I resolve the issues with Pollock? No. Diamonds in the spring. And we all know where they all go. Oh, where they all go. Oh, San Nigel. Just when you need a refreshing can of lager. Go and play some football. 5-1. Jimmy Joyce got an hat trick. He's getting there. Bishop got a 10. Good, good. Good, good. Board want me to buy young and build them up. Well, they have to play every week. Oh, you're having a laugh. Oh, it's only 2 days. You're having a laugh. Brad's gone for 3 to 5 weeks. So we get one back when one goes injured. Oof. When it rains, it pours. So the kids are ripping it apart. I've never been more confident of dipping into my youth system than before. And any, from Chippenham to Swindon, I like my youth. We're good. Kavanagh's gone out on loan. Have a good season, bud. So 2 home games. Oh my God, 2 huge home games. Palace and Sunderland. Well, I've been to Swindon Sunderland game when I was a kid. I've never. Sunderland had to win to go up. I think if Newcastle won, Sunderland couldn't go up. And there was more Sunderland fans in the county ground than Swindon fans. It was scary. So Thomas should be back from international duty, and he is. So Thomas back. Makes sense. Um, Difficult one, this. Difficult one. No, I feel for Robbo. Uh, uh, um, it's tough. Tough choices tonight. No, not going to change my mind. Right. Toughest part of the game. He disagrees. Oh well. I'm going to sack for Stevie Gerrard next year. It won't bloody matter with a mate. And officially, I found out bloody is not a swear word. So I can say bloody as much as I bloody want. If Simon Jordan can say it live on TalkSport, I'm sure I can say it on Twitch. But anyway, this is for over 18s only, so if you're offended by bad language, you know, or, yeah, not a penalty. Ref. But I've been pretty good lately. I actually listened back to some of my first streams. My God, am I calm down. Oh no, Fraser's in. Oh, I'm scared. Come on, the Robin. Can't give the ball away like that. But the fact that we're playing Crystal Palace at home is massive. Not got going at all. Come on, the Robins! Boom, 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 boom! Wilco, all. Can he? No. I'll tell you what, Barry's looking over his shoulder at Jimmy Joyce's form. Oh, they're ripping us apart. Because they were a Premier League club this time last season. Oh, come on. He's ripped the left back apart. No way. 3 down at home. What? Oh, maybe I got too cocky too early. No way. Well, at least it will let me do the changes I want to make. If we get smashed like this, I can play well up next week. It's not all good. I think we're fine, but it's not all good. 3 down is not good. The attack man to the Champions League is not looking great. As Barry gets one back. Sutton makes up for his earlier mistake. Oh, Canal Palace. Right, we'll take him off. We'll put the next 10 men there. Right, 3 subs coming up. Not good for the Swindon Town. Speechless. I can't believe it. You look at the stats, we've actually been the better team. But when the scoreline's 4-1, how can you say that? It's how can I? Yeah, I've learned not to throw water bottles at this team. That's a bit of a gutting result. Never mind, we move on. Nice. Right, here we go. Right, people, I hope you're all settled and having a lovely cup of coffee. It's not quite the case. We're not going to dwell on it. No comment. No comment. So yeah, slightly frustrating afternoon. Oh dear, dear, dear. Maybe I should be in Seville. Ah, Smokey's fault. What? Oh, he's in that bit. Oh, monthly staff meeting. They seem to come around once a month. Oh, there's a bit of a dwell now, isn't there? Never mind. Sunderland and Ipswich at home coming up. 3 home games in a row. You can only be happy with that. Hopefully Sunderland played on the Tuesday before they come down here. Oh, they're doing well. Good. Joyce scored again. Do you know what? He may start. He'll start one of them games. I'm going to tell you that for now. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Right, don't need to scout anyone right now, thank you. Come on, the Robins! Oh dear. Having a low, we're having a low. Right, what do they want? I don't want to really talk about Sunderland, cheers. We're bounce back for sure. Yep, we can beat anyone on our day. No talk about injured players, thank you. Yeah, he's been good, but he needs to be better, but we can't say that publicly. Cheers. What? Well, hopefully that cheers him up. Oh, he's moaning about the Houston, our transfer. We had no choice. Oh, good. He's good at training. Good. Is good at training. Oh, good. Good at training. Good. He's good at training. I will be releasing that song in the new year. Right, I'm gonna start again after last week. Yes, definitely start again, I feel. Right, so Thomas has been awesome. Let's not knock that. Right, tell me something I don't know, is what I was after. Right, I think you got Ronnie will play along with. I'm going to give it to Lex. He must be injured. No, he's a. Right, going to try something different today. But one of them, they both need to start setting goals up, let's be honest. I can't change that. Alright, I paid too much money for him not to do it. Jimmy Joyce starts the game for Swindon Town, coming up. Alright. Tough call. Tough call. Oh, I feel nervous. I really do here. Oh, come on then, the Swindon. Get the red robins go bobbing along. For the fans, boys. Jimmy Joyce in his first start for the club already scored. Scoring in the under-23s, getting his fitness up, and now he's in the first team. Come on, the Swindon. Walker picks the ball up, drives forward, almost on his own, but Jimmy Joyce is with him, but he's won a throw-in. Swindon can build from it. It's only 2 minutes gone. Oh, they're taking over the ball. We've taken over the ball. There it is. Why? Never, is it, ref? Oh, I just want to swear, but I'm not going to. Oh, I'm fed up of saying it. We seem to be the... No, don't say it. Come on, Swindon. It's only a goal down. We score one, it's 1-1. That's a fact. Oh, Barry's moved to the left flank. Cabarro, no. Oh, behave, ref. Behave. 2 subs. Third sub. Looks like the 3rd defeat in a row coming up. Not good. Not good. Oh, the show's going downhill when we lose again. Oh, Barry. Oh, no. It's 1-1. There's no denying that's one. Oh, can we hold on for the point? Oh, when the luck goes looking on. Oh, when the Reds go marching on. I wanna be in the number when the Reds go marching on. Swindon, Swindon. Can they nick it? Late in the game. In the box, Sadler's got a back. Oh, hang on! Oh, it's gone wide! Oh, it's gone wide! There's a minute on the clock. Swindon have the throw in the Sunderland half. Throw-ins worked. No, yes, no. Gonna run back from injury. Having an impact. Gives it to Letts, the Jamaican international. Jones to Letts. Can they create just a chance in the next 30 seconds? Mahoney to Jones. Back to Letts. Letts gives it to Callahan. To Sadler. Bain out wide on the left. Gives it to Jones. A 1-2. Back to Bain. Callahan. Can they? Campbell. No, they can't. What a waste of commentary. I hope you enjoyed that waste of commentary. Well, we done well not to lose. We got a point. Let's not go over the top by air. Oh. Back-to-back wins. We'll be alright. That was a few tough games, let's be honest. Right, your result. I don't really care. Oh, Barry was superb. We should have won it. Thank you. Charles. Bye-bye. So, Ipswich coming up next. Carabao Cup 3rd round. Oh, Pollock. Oh. Cool, so I think everything slowly is working out. Not the greatest of results tonight. A good 2 hours, definitely. So, what we're going to do now is the tough man to the Champions League. We'll continue very soon. I'm going to actually have a 10-minute break. I need a couple of things to do. And we'll be back with the Carabao Cup against Ipswich. I can't wait to see you all in part B. No, maybe, who cares? Tough man to the Champions League. We'll see you soon. Welcome back. Taffman to the Champions League continues right here, right now. Come on the Swindon. Cheers, Robbo. Third round of the Carabao Cup coming up. Yeah, well, they won't let me sign him. I've tried. They said no. He's too old. Eggs are legs. Right, this could be a bit of a mix-up. Right, Tizard, I want you to play. Thomas, Ronnie, Will. I'm going to bring Sol back in. Right. Andras. Right, Jonesy won't play because Robbo's in. We do it that way round. Matey boys. Cup tied. Right. Left. That works for me. The Taff Man's End. Oh, I think I'm going to have to get rid of Pollock. No, it's not a joke. I think I'm going to have to get rid of him. Today's problem tomorrow. Come on then, let's beat Ipswich Town at home in the Carabao Cup. Will I do it that way? I don't know. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Oh, Michael Van Gogh. I don't. That was a bit random. Come on, the Swindon against Ipswich. Come on, let's pump our fists together. They are keep losing. We are not winning. Let's change that by beating a losing team. Come on, the Swindon Town. We are the Robins. Oh, I was worried then. They was bloody well lead, I'm not lying. Again, bloody is not a swearing. Well, we've not started well. A disallowed goal. Didn't change it that much. Well, very even. Extremely even, if not slightly not playing as well as we should. Ah, Swindon. And I call it. Wilco gets the ball. Well, I can't believe that strike. Unbelievable. What a strike. Unbelievable. Come on, boys. No way. Unreal. Well, that has defeated me a massive load. Fucking hell, for God's sake. Well, it's a cup game, so bollocks to it. All out attack, we're at home. Bollocks, that might be a swear word. Come on. Oh dear. Well, this is an extremely disappointing defeat. I am extremely angry. This is not good enough. I am fuming. That should have been a nice wow way through in the cup. I'm throwing a water bottle. I'm not happy. And if they're pissed off, fuck them. I'm fucking furious with that result. Fuck them. Honestly, that's just a joke. To lose 3-0 at home in the cup to a team that haven't won, barely won. I am fuming. Right, as far as I'm concerned, you're all fucking dropped. I can't hide my anger. In anger, I've applied for a job in Italy. Out of anger. No, I'm. Oh, the levels of anger in my head now with that game was furious. I'm really annoyed with my squad. How the hell did we lose 3-0 to Ipswich at home? I'm furious. Ah. Well, we're at the Carabao Cup. We'll leave it at that. We played Blackburn at home. We had a cracking start to the save. Now it's gone to pot. Do you know what I mean? Freaking awful, lads. Absolutely awful. I'm furious. Here we go. I don't want to do this press conference. This might not go well. I'm not here to talk about Blackburn, thank you. Or Luton. Let's not talk about him being a legend of the club. Oh, no. We've got to rip it up. Rip it up and start again. Furious isn't the word. Oh, I didn't expect to get a job interview. Here we go. Right, let's be a bit more polite here. Welcome, Taff. Cheers. Yeah, it's great. So I'm in Italy now. Yeah, I will learn the language quickly. Yeah, we just want to keep being a. No way. Can I? Sorry, I went silent. I was in a job interview. Calgary in Italy. Little stadium. I bet I turn them down. Maybe there should be a poll. They're unbeaten. Oh, I've got to think about this. I'm going to keep looking at their squad for a second. Um, Not great. Let's look at the first team. Oh, this is a tough choice. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. They haven't offered me the job. Hmm. Hmm. Right, we've been that poor lately. That's a brave team, isn't it? Right, there we go. When I'm in a hole, I let the assistant pick the team. And when I'm in a hole, the assistant, I'll pick the team. Something has to change. I can't think of it. So I've allowed the assistant to do it for me. Or am I off to Calgary? Right, Pogba first. Let's do this for the fans. Encourage them at midfield. Right, come on, Swindon. I don't want to leave, but going to Calgary would be awesome, wouldn't it? Shall I leave for Italy? Robbo, what's that? Don't go. Oh, Wilco's down. Well, I don't know. Oh, not good starts, is it? It's great, isn't it? They've got two right-footed players. Who bloody hell. Oh, come on, the Robins. Oh dear. I'd make 11 subs if I could. You need to be yourself. You can't be no one else. You're feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? You're right, my love. No, this is a joke. I thought I've lost control of the club. Oh, do I get sorry? Shouldn't have lost that. We're in a bad rut. Oh. Mid-table championship. Dave's out for 5 weeks. Not good. I'm going to say my assistant. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful run. I know I should be doing, but I haven't. But I'll do it now. Well, this is going really bad. We can't buy a win. I'm closer to the sack than I am bloody get another job. Yeah, go and play football, huh? Not many I need to play actually for once. Oh, there's a phone call. There's a phone call in the live studio. Let's take this call. Hello, you are through to the Tough Man live on the radio and the studio, the show. Hello. Who are you and say who you are? God is phoning. I'm pretty sure it's Dancer86.
You be correct. What's on? Your boat?
Yes, mate. Yes, the streaming is going live.
Alright, mate, I'll pop down to the live studio then.
I've just been offered the Calgary job. Do I leave? Do I stay?
The what job?
Calgary, Serie A, Italy.
Oh, Cagliari.
The Calgary.
Cagliari.
I say Calgary, you say Cagliari.
Calgary's in fucking Canada.
It is, I've been there, you're right. Well, that's a call on the live studio line.
Anyway,
And there'll be someone here soon. Guess who it is? Cheers. See you in a mo.
all right, mate.
You. So there's a call. Don't forget, anyone can call into the chat room. Text the chat room. Speak in the chat room. You're all welcome. Right, keeping them fit. Fact. I'm going to play them all. So a live studio guest is just about to appear. We know who it is. It's Dancer86. Oh, bad. He's out for 5 weeks. That's a blow. That's a bloody blow, that. As we go to Brentford away in another tough match. There's the front door. Have I just been sacked? I think I might have been sacked then. Right, sorry, I was opening the front door. To my live studio, which is my front room, as we all know. Um, yeah, yeah, that would do. Yeah, one you up. So as a live studio guest has just walked into the studio. Welcome to the show, Dancer86.
Hello.
Hello, as always.
Man, a few words, mate.
I've now been offered the job at Calgary.
Cagliari.
No, it's definitely Calgary. Look.
Definitely the G's before the L.
What? Cagliari.
Cagliari.
It's Calgary, isn't it, in Italy? We can't really go and manage a team. We can't fucking pronounce it.
Calgary would be CAL, wouldn't it?
I've been there as well, which makes it worse.
Yeah, so it'd be Cag, Lee, L-I,
We got
Harry.
Yeah. Anyone else knows the answer to that?
Oh, I know the answer.
Right, I've been offered a job. Do I go to Serie A or not?
No, you've got to get Swindon for the Champions League, mate.
No, I don't. It was chipping to the Champions League. That didn't work.
What's your moderator doing?
I'm on. He's lurking.
Is he?
Smokey A's 8 is lurking.
Lurker. Sounds so dodgy. Just lurking about.
It does sound dodgy, but not my words. It's
Lurking around by a park.
Yeah. Watching in the background, I'd rather say. But that's the game, not me.
Just lurking about in the background.
So I said to Smokey A's 8, do a poll. Do I leave Swindon? Do I stay in Italy? Or do I go to Italy?
He's done a poll.
No, I wondered if my moderator could do it.
He didn't work for you no more, mate.
From his end. Yes, he does. I saw, yeah. Right, so there we go. After 2.5 hours of streaming, I have been offered a job in Italy. Serie A. Do I leave? Do I stay? Do I leave or do I stay? No?
No.
No, I didn't like it either. But what we will like is
Should
me.
I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go?
Yeah, that's the song, isn't it?
Not the way no, I wrote one. I'm my own person.
That sounds better.
Should I stay or should I go?
Should
Do you
have
prefer that then?
should have put the clip on there and made it for song.
Should I stay or should I go? Right, I'm gonna have a thought about this. So, yeah, short break while I have a chat with studio guest Dancer 86, and then we'll be back within 10 or 5 or 5 or 5, 5, 5. Yeah, I'm a twat and you know it. Cheers for watching. I will be back shortly. About 5 minutes. Cheers. Thank you. Hello and welcome back, the Tough Mountain, to the Champions League. I have a problem. I don't know what to do. Do I go to, I say Calgary, you say Cagliari. That's not right. Cagliari. Cagliari. No, it's not right. Fine. Hello. We're on a little break. I have been offered a job in Italy. Do I leave? Do I stay? I don't know what to do. Unfortunately, I must respond. Oh, this is tough. All right, let's start negotiation. Yeah, maybe they're gonna make me go full mod. I know what you're saying. Oh, that's a nice enough deal. Sign Uruguayan players. That's a weird one, isn't
What,
it?
for that Cagliari?
Yeah,
Some Uruguayans? What Uruguayans?
I don't know, but that's part of the club. What they want, the club culture. Sign Uruguayan players. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what to do. I've got the contract in front of me, the pen in my hand. Do I go and work for the mod, mafia?
Mafia.
Yeah, you could be right, Five. Work for the mafia. FM 22 to mafia, but yeah. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, people who's watching, that I haven't clicked a button and you're just watching the same screen. I apologise. I don't know what to do. Do I do something different? Do I stay at Swindon? Or do I go to Sarriere? If anyone's listening, tell me. What do you want me to do? The fans are out there. Stay at Swindon. Leave. I'm going to let you decide, and you've got 2.5 minutes to do it. So, yeah, vote now. Oh, I really don't know. Oh, fine, that's very kind. I could get a higher profile club. That's awfully kind. Dancer says stay. Robbo says leave. Something different. Oh, that's almost like a yes, no, and maybe, isn't it? You're live in the studio down at 86. What are you saying?
What? Stay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. Oh, oh, generally, I'm scratching my head. I'm not ignoring anyone. end the stream now and leave it as a cliffhanger. Yeah, that would be extremely evil, wouldn't it? I'm not that cruel. I need 5 minutes to think about this. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to mug anyone off here. I'm not taking the mick. I'm not taking the piss. Honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm split. I almost want to film myself flipping a 50 a coin, heads or tails. That's how close it is. It's 50-50. And I really don't. I want to say yes, but I want to stay at Swindon. I'm not going to leave it on a cliffhanger. I promise. But I know what I've got to do. I know what I've got to do. Oh, the pressure, the tension. The chipping there all over again. You're not far wrong. You're not far wrong. Right. Rather than looking at that, I'm going to put it on that. The mic will stay on. I'm not on a short break, but the mic will stay on. I'm going to make my mind up very, very shortly. Dancers86 is in charge of the microphone. Have a chat. Right. Chew. His chat is, I'm fine. A chew. Do you want a can of Vinto?
No, I'm already tired.
Do you have an easy day?
Yeah, playing by 1.
Was it?
Yeah,
Sweet.
had a little nap this afternoon.
What we come down with me on?
Yeah, I always fucked at that one.
Oh yeah, but you know, just some shit TV show in the afternoon which just
Dickinson's Real Deal, mate.
was that one you went for?
Yeah. No, that's what made me fall asleep.
Fair one. Swindon or Italy, Swindon or Italy, Swindon or Italy. I've got to make my mind up.
Yeah, I fell asleep. This woman had something, I can't even remember what it was. But when I looked at it at the start, it looked like it might have sold for a lot of money.
Sorry.
This woman, I can't remember what she had. The thing he offered her, whatever, for it,
Yeah.
she didn't take it, and I must have fell asleep. But on the at the start of the show, you got David Dixon saying, "Oh, I wasn't expecting that, so I think it sold for a lot more than what they were offered." And they had a proper bidding war, but I can't remember what she had. It must have been drifting off.
Breaking news. I'm staying at Swindon. As Dancer86 was telling me about Dickinson's A Real Deal, I stayed at Swindon. I'm thinking, fine, you're right, a bigger job maybe. Go to Ebbsfleet instead. Yeah, if they had a bigger ground, I think they had 15. That's what Swindon's got. 15,000. So if they had a ground of 30, 40, I might have went.
You need to undo your mesh, of course, to Chippenham.
What?
That's what you need to do.
I can't. It's unplayable now.
How is that?
Yeah, they're too far down.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, I've fucked them right up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so far down you can't even be the manager now.
Mm-hmm.
How do I think the Milan derby will go? A good question. It's very close. The bookies' odds are extremely close. I've gone Inter Milan. No reason really. Just they were lower on the odds. Both at home. Weird, but amazing. I've got it on in the background, so there will be regular updates from the Milan derby in the Champions League tonight. But yeah, so I'm going to say Inter Milan, but my heart actually says AC. But my betting head went Inter, so that says a lot, doesn't it? What are you thinking, Far? You're saying. I was going to make that joke, but you've done it for me. Think AC Milan home game. I did actually make that joke to you earlier, didn't I? Dancer 86. All right, don't worry. Well, he just says what? He is the best studio guest in the world, isn't
I was looking at someone.
he? Yeah. But it's going to be an interesting game, and I'm looking forward to it. You got Shit Giroux up front, didn't you? Is the AC? And you got Shit Giroux up front for AC Milan, and you got what do you say Lukaku was?
Shikaku.
Shikaku up front for AC.
He's on the bench, mate.
Shikaku against Shit Giroux. Yeah, fair one, mate. Fair one fight. Right, we're scalp loose because they're asking me too. Yeah, I was actually swaying towards AC Milan until the bookie said no. AC Milan have got that history, ain't they, in the European Cup? What are they second most won it? Good, good training, good. I got a player called Good, and he done really well at training. No, yeah, he was the best trainer of the week. So good, well done, Good. I'm confusing myself now. Too many goods. It's on a Sunday. No one plays. Yeah, I've not watched Italian football since Gaza played. So yeah, uh, yeah. I'm not. I can't really comment on Italian football to be honest, buddy. I have no idea. All I remember is I loved it when Gaza went over there. What was that Italian night after Italian 90? And you used to have what on the Channel 4? Italian football, wasn't it? On Italiano! Something like that, wasn't it?
Go Lazio.
Go Ezio! Yeah. So, yeah, since all those days stopped, I really don't follow it. But you still think they're giants, aren't they? AC, Inter. They're giants.
Big name.
Right, I got a game of football to pick here. Right, we've had a week off, so Collins, Thomas, Edwards, let's. I'm going to switch them around because you're right-footed and you don't do well on the left. Edwards, either makes sense, lad. Makes sense. It is in Istanbul, but let's talk today that it won't be in Istanbul. I think we said last night, which wasn't on the stream, whoever wins the City Real Madrid game will win the Real European Cup. I think. I think we're all in agreement with that. Right, I want to keep going with them two. He's new to the division. He's got to get better at one point. So Smithy and
So did you sign for him? What did you say?
oh. I don't mind if City win it. I've always been one of them people. What I hate the fact when Liverpool or Cardiff or Swindon go out of Europe. But I rather an English team win it or a British team than a European side. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean, don't you? In footballing teams. So I'd rather City win it over Real Madrid or AC or Inter Milan, to be honest. Even though I'm a Liverpool fan, and I'm happy to say that. I Dance 86, if you're not going to speak loud on camera, you can ask the question in the chat room. Because the chat room is open for anyone and all. Ask a question, I will answer it or try my best. Religion, politics, no. Football, anything else, yeah. So don't sit there quietly in the corner and don't ask the question. Is the point, Dancer 86? He's shaking his head at me right now. I don't think you have pissed off any City fans. I'm a Liverpool fan. Dancer 86 is a Tottenham fan. He's pretending to be a City fan, but he's not. He's a Tottenham fan. But I just support British clubs and Irish clubs in Europe over anyone else. Don't get me wrong, Fi. Um, the best team and the best game is awesome in the final when Gareth Bale was smashing the ball in for Madrid in the final against Liverpool. I hated it, but that was amazing, wasn't it? You just want the best teams and the best games, but I don't, unless KC Cooper's on it, I don't think there's actually any real Man City fans on it.
Just me.
Yeah, he said nothing. You can't hear you when you sat outside, by the way. I've listened back to the recording. You're too far away. I've got a team to pick, and I forgot that. Right, you asked, did I stay at Swindon? I did. I turned the job down. Dance for 86. Oh, there we go. Right, sometimes you got to pick the team. Right, we're in such shite form. I'm going to park the bus. I know the fans out there love it when I park the bus. We're going total Jose Mourinho. Jose Mourinho, park the bloody bus. Waste as much time as I can. I'm fed up. We haven't won for ages. I'm annoyed. Sort that out. They didn't like that. Say they're soft as shit, my team. I stayed at Swindon. Breaking news, I stayed. I think, if you haven't realised that, it's only just answer 8. Right, it's waste time from the first whistle. You know what I mean? Total Mourinho. Mate, I've been open. No way. I had a 5-4 and 6-3 this season. That's just not boring, is it? Potentially. Can't remember unless I look at the fixtures. Have you said hello to a Chapman? Yeah, I'm just making sure. Give me enough grief, we can at least support the, in the community I'm building. And thank you for the community I'm building. I appreciate you all coming in and saying hello. Amazing. Dancer86 is just a watcher. Be aware. You're gonna perv it, wouldn't it? Peeping Tom and Dave. Yeah, just a lurker. Ah, there's such an annoying save. Hello, Cameron. Nice one. Don't forget to follow Cameron. 201 234 over. He pops in. He was the first one to say hello tonight. Nice one to see you back. If you've not been there all the time. Cheers, buddy. Should have went to Calgary. Cool, mate. Cool. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And everyone else who's been watching. I do my best for the show. It was the 5 to 8 show at the moment. Start at 5 o'clock. Still at 8 o'clock. 5 to 8 show. Not 4 till 7 thing. It's the 5 to 8 thing. Not quite the same, is it? The Tough Man's End on Twitch. From 5 till 8 o'clock. Smoky Hayes, my moderator. Thanks for that. Fi's been awesome. From day one nearly. And Cameron, thank you. Smoky Hayes, and thanks for shouting them out as always. My moderator, he's here for me, he's here for you, he's here for everyone. Smoky Hayes, Smoky Hayes, It sort of worked out, didn't it? Sort of worked. We were talking about this, Cameron. I've just got it's 1-0. It's 1-0. Swindon have got to go back. I've gone into Milan. Dancer86 and live in the studio. Do you want to say it out loud or just put it in the chat room then? He's like sat next to me and he won't talk loud. He says Inter. Fire, you were going with Milan, weren't you? Smoky Hayes 8, who you go with? Inter or AC Milan? Or should I say AC or Inter Milan? Cameron, what are you saying? 2-1 and 1, 2, 3, 4 over. I'm sorry, mate. I can't help doing that. I love that. They're all cancelling the subs. Gonna leave it a few moments. Yeah, but oh, Smoky Hayes' bang on AC. Cameron, I'm guessing you're saying AC Milan by Milan. Right, Pollock's coming on, even though he's been a nightmare. Right, I'm taking off. I always do this. I don't let players on a yellow card keep playing. Why? Why risk and get a second? It allows another player to kick the shit out of someone, doesn't it? As I said, this is for over 18s only. This is now the language show. After 8 o'clock, the watershed is lifted. It's not my fault. After this. Fair one. Do you agree with that? Down to 86? Again, he just said yeah. Cool, Cameron. I did think you. I thought you meant AC. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I tell you, my sidekicks at 1986 dancer is not very good, is it? Maybe that could be quite a good little thing, isn't it? He just sits there saying, "Oh, here we go! 2-1 to the Swindon Town. 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 Come on." 2-all. Can make it up, can you? Away at Brentford though, at Swindon. 2-all. You take that, would you? That's why I can't get too angry. No, Brentford. My poll is up. AC versus Inter. Please vote on the poll. How do you vote on the poll, Smokey? So, please all vote. Well, I can't work out how to do it. Hit predict button. Where the devil is that, Smokey? Yeah, I can bring it up, but it don't work. Or can I not vote because I'm, like, the boss? Have you found it? Oh, I go. The studio guest has gone. I ain't even bothered looking. No. Tablet's going mental now. I tried, Smokey. Hey, Jay, I appreciate the effort. I really do. I have no idea what you want me to do. I'm clicking it. Right. Hang on. I've got no channel points as me. That's why I can't vote. can't vote on my own channel. That's a bit rude, isn't it? Yeah, right, Dancer, have you voted?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Dancer's voted. He wouldn't let me on my tablet, Smokey, because it's me. As the Tough Mountain couldn't vote on his own poll, by the looks of it. So that's where the confusion come in. I apologise for the rest of the fans who wondered what the devil was going on. Right, I'm proud of their efforts, but we are doing fiddlesticks bad. Just for you, I didn't swear, Jay. I'm forgetting I'm playing Football Manager now. About one for 5 games. I should have left for Italy. I'm refusing to go to the press. Refusing. So, Smokey Hayes 8, you're in charge of letting us know the answers. Answers to the poll. I'll let you announce them. I think that's the first ever poll we've had on the Tough Man's channel. Right, he's off to Hornchurch. Right, we've got 2 weeks off now. Do you know what? I'm going to try and go on tour. Oh, are they going to let me go abroad? So, what do you reckon? Belgium, France, Holland, Ireland? We're going to Holland. Who's winning the poll, Smokey? Oh, I want to find Brader. I thought you said you went Winter.
Eh?
You went AC.
No, no.
Well, Inter's got 1 vote.
No.
Robbo voted Inter. Oh, Dan's 86. Didn't even bother. He lied. He lied. Smokey. We've got a liar in the house. Right, we're going to Holland. I'm taking the Swindon on Holland on tour. We're at one for so long. That's what we got to do. You going to vote then, Dan's 86? No? You need 10 points.
No, what 10 points?
Just hit the green thing at the bottom. You get points. You're joking me. Huh? You click the vote button.
Submission's closed.
Oh, you can't vote now. 5 minutes. You ruined it, Si. Dance, I ruined it. The results are in. Yeah, too late, Si. Too late. Dance are 86. Right, Swindon mid-season break in Holland coming up. Here we go. Alkmaar and FC20. That's right, isn't it? Can they take the fucking piss? Because I've got a speech impediment. They have a pop at me all the time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not going to ask him to stay. I thought this game kicked off at 7:45.
Must be that thing. Must. Need to leave or something.
Oh, Italy are in front of us, aren't they?
Oh, that's something.
What? No, Italy's at least an hour or two in front. Milan's got to be 9 o'clock.
Oh, he was it?
What?
Inter winning 2-0, mate.
Inter Milan are 2-0 up. We are a long way behind. 17 minutes behind. I don't know what happened there. Sky Glass. Obviously, I watched the show from the start. It didn't work, did it? So we're up to date. AC Milan 0, Inter Milan 2. 18 minutes played and 5 seconds. Right, I'm on tour in Holland. I was setting up my tour in Holland, to be fair. Right. I love doing this. This is a little thing I used to do years ago. Um, Obviously, we're losing hand over fist. So I brought up the under 18s. I brought up the under 23s. It's a friendly. And I do it that way. No under 18s got in the squad. Rice. Rhea. Liam Rhea. He looks good. Hang on. That don't make sense. What the fuck have you done that for, you knobhead? That's the whole point of me doing it the other way around. Oh, fuck. Ah, well, that did not work. So Harvey will play in goal. Good. We'll back him up. As the right back. Ronnie. I think it will be Ron. It will be. Wrong way round. Right, Josh Jones. This is hard work now. And this is difficult decision. Um, right, marker down. Marker down. Number 8. Right, we need some more players. I honestly thought this would be the easy way out, but it didn't bloody work out that way either. Right, there's one right back. That makes that easy, doesn't it? Right, we need a holding midfield player. We got one. Someone on the left flank. Right, he's getting a lot of praise, so he gets a chance. No, not wrong. That will do. Right, friendly game. We're having a mini tour in Holland. Here we go. Right, we go back to our normal playing positions. Right, on Holland, on tour. Here we go. Inter Milan are 2-0 up, so I won the poll. I get the prize. I get a biscuit. It's only a bloody friendly. Went to Iceland today. 25 quid with the vouchers I was given. Free to full of food. Guess what? Millions. 1-0 to the Swindon Town. Yeah, no one would see us last night. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been left. I was gutted. I walked around adding it up on my phone as well. I was left with like £2.75. And I was like, so I walked around and got a 3-quid pizza and I thought, job done. Went through the till, but I didn't realise I had like things. If you buy like 3 of them, you get like money off. Like 3 for a tenner rather than 12 quid. Didn't realise. So done the cards, ended up with £1.25. I got £1.25 for it. Towards onions, I hope. But yeah, I could hardly fit it all in the freezer. Weird thing was, there's a lot of people like me doing the same thing. Not with vouchers, but because it was like, Mum was going like, oh, yeah, I'll do that as a sub. Mum was going like, well, why don't you buy bacon? I was like, well, I don't want fresh stuff. If you buy fresh stuff, you go eat it. If I buy frozen stuff, I know it doesn't matter if I eat it or not. 1-1, no, offside. Do you know what I mean? Everything I bought today is frozen, so I eat it. So it's irrelevant. That it's not going to be wasted. If I were expecting that, yeah, it's like I got the same produce what were not frozen, half that might go in the bin. Yeah, probably would have done, right. Oh, they have equalised. So, yeah. Told me all. I know you ate that. You got a meat feast instead. Couldn't find the cows on there. I found fingers. Finger pie. Do you remember them? Fingers pasty. What are they called? Bird's eyes, fingers, pasties. No, not pasties. I can't think what they're called. Pancakes. Breaded pancakes. Yeah, I found them. I thought, yeah, I couldn't believe it. I thought I had to. I'll eat them and go, I don't want them again. But I thought I had to.
They're as shit as I remember.
Yep. Remember, the people, the Swindon right now is on a friendly tour. So we're just chilling out and watching the game. Nothing needs to be said. But fingers, crispy pancakes. Not the cheesy ones, I got the mince ones. I nearly bought both. 26 onion rings. Oh, 2-1. 2 quid for 6 of them. I got, for 5 quid, I got 26 onion barbecus, loads of mozzarella sticks. It was 3 for a £5 barbecue. Hang lemon really. Right, as ever in a friendly, I'm going to make 11 substitutions. This is a friendly, so if, yeah. Oh, 2-2. Right, there's a lot of word about young Liam Ray. So, 11 changes. Oh, come on, the Swindon. It's a friendly. We're on tour. I thought, why not go to Holland and, you know what I mean? There's people in Holland buying Swindon Town shirts, right? Do you not reckon? We'll find out at the end of the season, mate. Nah, didn't have an option after. The board went up.
Trying to break into the Chinese market.
Yeah, if I get in the Premier League, I can do that instantly. I go straight on to the China and America.
So China money.
Right.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm not going to go. 2-2 away in Holland. I made every player have a bong before they went on the pitch. When in Holland, play by their rules. You must have a bong. Imagine that.
Apparently.
Penalty for a bong. When? To who? Is that there's a penalty in the Milan game?
Didn't know.
Inter scores a penalty.
Obviously.
No, maybe not. VAR. So we play another friendly and then get Luton.
Not sure.
Don't forget the chat room is open. Say hello. Come and say hello.
No penalty.
My FC20 coming up. Yeah. Monthly report done. No way. Just lost someone for 10 weeks. No way. Good duck. Nuts. No, well, what's happened? You can't get frustrated, can you? 10 weeks he's out for. That's a week after 9. Furious. A++ signing. Really at you, but I knew that was a load of bollocks. Right, left, centre, left, right, right, centre, left, right. Goalie, right, centre. That's fine. Right. Yeah. Not sure about that. We'll do that instead. Right, for good tis. Left back. Oh, we need a left back. When you need a left back or a centre back, I needed. He's a bloody left back. So. Right. Why not? That's what friendlies are about. What's that? 14-0? Right, this is a friendly. Don't worry. Oh, it's nice to go to Holland, isn't it? Still going about no onion rings. I was gutted. Mum walked around the whole shop and come back and went, I found onion rings.
Yeah, not fucking.
They're beer battered. I was like, what, TFI? And she was like, no. I went, yeah, no.
interested.
I nearly picked them up and just went, I'm just going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
So, no, I didn't bother. I know you're not a big fan of mac and cheese, but I got a mac and cheese with pulled pork.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you could have bought 8 of them. Well, I've got a buy one and try TFI, the same genuine. Yeah, the reason I'm not talking about the game, it is a friendly. We're just chilling in Holland. A chilled night in Holland. A 2-week tour to promote Swindon Town. So we're all having a bit of Amsterdamish. Do you know what I mean? Oh, lovely goal. Swindon take the lead in this friendly just before half time. Sad that he does the sign for Amsterdamish. I got 4 Greg's pasty. 2 quid. Happy lunch, innit? Tin of beans. Right, the lads will only play. I'm suggesting. I don't know. Do you not hit the green bit there? Yeah, well then you could have voted if you hit that. That gives you points to vote on my channel. So Smokey Hayes 8, thank you for the poll. Much appreciated. Check his channel out. If you collect the points, you can then vote on polls. That was the first poll. Dance Racing 6 didn't collect the points. Please, collect your points to vote on future polls. Say sorry to the group. He said sorry, but he's awful. And he could have shouted, but... This is a nearly 4-hour stream. There we go. Right, 11 substitutions coming up. That's 5 minutes late. Is it not working? There you go, 11 subs coming up. We're coming up, we're coming up, we're coming up. It's there! You know that song, The Grillers? It's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up. It's there! Do you know what? They had no lyrics to that song. I heard the story the other day, and this is totally true. Sean Ryder got in the studio with obviously Damon Albarn, and he went, mate, just put the headphones on and come up with it. And he was like, he never had the levels in the microphone. He went, yeah, can you turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, it's there. And it didn't come out. And he went, that'll do, mate. And he left it at that. And if you listen to it, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's coming up, it's there. That was on the Gorillaz track, and that's a true story. Not all my stories are true. That one is. Hope you enjoyed that musical lesson. I laughed my tits off when he said it the other day. It was literally going, turn it up, turn the headphones up. It's there. He doesn't say there, does he? He says a word like that. And it's like, oh, brilliant. Google it if you think I'm lying. Right, we had a lovely tour in Holland. How was that? We won 1-0. Right, we're getting close to the 4 hour mark. Unbelievable, Jim. Back to back games coming up. Or are they? Yeah, they're on loan. When they moan me about loan players, I'm not going to moan at them. Does mean nothing. He's good enough, fair play. I'm going to make him play. Right. Press, what do you want? Luton are bottom. We will win. I'm not going to talk about his problems. No comment. He is a good player. Will he play? Who knows? Yes. Crack on. Hello? No. Right. That's why I don't give biscuits out at bloody press conferences anymore. Let him go and play football. Right. Bottom of the league. Luton away. Good. Trained well this week. He done good at it. He was top trainer because he was good. His name is good. No one plays on this one. No, play on. Balabalam. Right, here we go. RV, obviously. Thomas. I'm going Letts. I'm going Edwards. Left back's a problem. No, it's not. Club captain will play. Right, moving on. Colombian will play with a Jonesy. Right, we got a problem on the right. I think Smithy's going to have to play on the right. If you're unhappy, I'm getting really fed up with you, mate. Right, let's yeah, makes sense. Barry's injured. Jimmy Joyce will play. There we go. Right, subs. Wizard. Yeah. He's easy. Rob. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm going Bishop instead. Oh, he screams on the bench, a little snaky little prick. I'm not happy with him at all. There we go. Luton. We are playing. Oh, we are playing away. They're bottom. We're 24th. I could be managing in Italy. I'm not. It's gone. It's over. I blame Dancer 86. There we go. I've encouraged them. Swindon Town. Just favour. Can you do what? Just no worries, mate. Would have been a nice response, you know. Okay. Come on, the Robins. The red Robins go bobbing along. Thank you, Dane. Answer 86 or Street Turning. The studio lights on. The front room studio lights. Don't forget. Right, we're nearly breaking the 4-hour mark. Oh, come on. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy Joyce. Come on, lads. Oh, Swindon, come on. We've got to win this. Or we're bang in trouble. Early in the stream, I said we are not in trouble. We're bang in trouble now. We need 3 points. With the team on top. Can we get that goal? Audible, no idea. 65 minutes played. Great cross. It's back in. Oh, he's hit the post. Send the keeper up. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, he did. It happened. It's fine. Calm down. Half time. Oh, it's a bit of a gamble, that. Come on. Come on! Get him! Come on! What a goal! Oh, we have to win this. Break the run of like 20 games unbeaten. Without winning. Isn't it? Yeah. The studio casters well on form though. Oh, fuck off. It's offside. It's alright, calm down. Come on, the Robins. We will keep bobbing along. 2 minutes. 1 up. Come on. No. Oh, come on. We're in. Oh, bitch. He's the the kid coming through the academy. Ref, blow the whistle. We'll tap on my wrist. Oh, good. Professional foul they call that, don't they? 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Come on. Corner. To Luton. Clear the ball! Oh, they've equalised them though. They fucking do it. Fucking joke. Oh, I'm furious. I'm throwing a water bottle. I threw a water bottle.
Yeah.
Right, what the press want. Right, slag them off. I'm furious. Well, I don't know where to turn. To the left, to the right. We are fucking shite. That's all I know. Stoke on Tuesday. Furious. I'm furious. All I can say. Tough man to the Champions League. Maybe he should have left for Italy. He didn't. He stayed. That's the highlight of tonight's show. The 5 to 8 o'clock. A fan. I've actually done 5 to 8. Fan. If you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to end the show now. Thank you to the chat room. I appreciate all of you talking, from Cameron to Fi, Smokey AZ, all of you, Dancer86, Robbo, cheers. Yeah, and anyway, everyone else, I apologise if I forgot someone. You're all amazing. I'm going to end the show in a second. Yeah, 4 hours in 4 minutes. So yeah, that's not bad, is it? 4 hour show. My studio live guest would like to say a few words, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
Yeah.
He just said, yeah. It's fine. So, yeah.
Oh,
Cheers. Cheers and cheers.
good goal, that. You done?
Huh?
You finished?
No. So, cheers, Robbo. Cheers for loving it, mate. Right, the chat room will stay open for a few moments. Thanks for watching. Cheers, cheers, cheers. The chat room is still live. Come and say hello. The game is over. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Dancer 86. As mostly said tonight, you know. Right, looking for a raid. Raid is on. Raid is on.
Calcio d'angolo per la Lazio. Oh, ringraziamo per il ride del Taffman. Pedro dalla bandierina. Per Igor, colpo di testa alta di un soffio sopra la traversa e siamo al 90°. Nel tempo di